Hey y'all, I'm back. Sorry. I did not like the way that the fishbowl look was looking, so I had to fix it. I had to go live and through a different app over on Facebook. So let me find my live again and then we'll get started. I am so sorry. There we go. That looks a million times better. I don't look like I'm in a big old fishbowl. Let me get this shared into the broadcast channel and then we're going to get started. So when y'all pop on, say hey, comment the word launch. Launch. Sorry for all the million messages today, but here we go. Y'all ready? So, if you see the red live box above me, that means I'm live, but if you don't see it, you are just catching the replay. If you missed the video earlier, it was a little fishbowl-y, so I had to change it up. But Chalk just came out with their spring collection for, I'm still working on my camera. Spring collection. So I'm going to show you all the things because I have my giant launch box over here. And then if we have some time, we'll do a project, okay? So bear with me. I'm in my new craft room. I'm working on the video, the camera, everything. So if I'm switching and moving things, just be patient with me. Hello. Good morning. Hi, Ann. Hi, Michelle. Hello. Are y'all ready? So I've got my giant chalk box full of all of the new spring goodness. So I sent out a message this morning letting y'all know everything was launched and that there is one item that is selling really quickly, and once it's gone, I don't think they're going to restock it, okay? So bear with me. I'm in my new craft room. I'm so excited, y'all. Like I've been telling you, it's been a hot minute since we've done chalk. It's been a good few months. And it's going to feel great to kind of get back to some normalcy and kind of a better balance of, cutouts and chalk and all of that, because I do miss chalk. Lots of paper. I'm going to throw that over there. I'll have to clean that up before I leave this room today. So what do y'all want to see first? You want to see the transfers, the pastes, the surfaces? What do y'all want to see? Thanks, Robbie. It's a little, I'm like weirdly nervous for some reason. Why? I have no clue. So while y'all are telling me what y'all want to see first, before I start anything, remember, if you're already Perks member, you get 30% off of everything over on the Chalk website. Perks membership is just a VIP member. You get 30% off, but it's $20 every single month. You actually get that $20 back to use towards product within 30 days. So if you love Chalk, Perks membership is the way to go. Thanks, Julie. I know I need to decorate behind me, but that's coming. We'll get that done. So let me know what y'all want to see first. Paste, services, or transfers. You'll definitely want to become a Perks member if you love all the chalk stuff, because it really does help you save. And plus, I give you 20% off all of my nightly claims for cutouts as well. All of it. Okay, let's start with the new paste. Y'all ready? Let's start. The floppy ear bunny, which I don't know. Now that I'm looking, I don't think I ordered it. Well, shoot. I'll show it to y'all. All right, so here are all of the new paste colors. We love new paste colors around here. And there are 5 gorgeous brand new pastes, okay? So we're going to open these up. So we have Sea Glass. This is really a really light blue. You know what this reminds me of is eggshell blue. Y'all remember that color? It was super pretty, but that is Sea Glass. It's a really pretty greenish blue. Very, very pretty. So that's Sea Glass. I'm trying to throw my stuff away as I'm taking it off. Hi, Toby. Then we have Tropic. There's Tropic. Very gorgeous. That is perfect for summer, I think. So there's Tropic, and that's a matte color. I think they're all mattes. This is Taffy. Oh, it's not even focusing on the thing. I'll do it above my face next time. This is Taffy. Okay. Gorgeous coral pink color. Taffy. Then we have Lime Sorbet. And y'all don't go anywhere because we're going to do a project at the end. I found my squeegees. We've got Lime Sorbet. That's gorgeous. That's like a perfect like Easter color. And then I'm really excited about this blue because we need like a lighter blue. This one is a shimmer and it's called Shimmer Lapis. I think that's how you pronounce it. Lapis. But this one is a shimmer. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. And that is Shimmer Lapis. So tell me which one is your favorite. The blue, Shimmer Lapis, Taffy, Lime Sorbet, Tropic, or Sea Glass. I think for me, Sea Glass, Tropic, and the Shimmer Lapis are my favorites. I love those. And don't forget we have, whoop, I got butterfingers. We got the color of the month. This one is called Lights Out. So I'm going to open this one up too for y'all. But this one is the color of the month. You can get this with an order of $75 or more. You'll be able to add it to your order when you check out. But this one is Lights Out. So it's the color of the month. This is only available, I think, till February 14th or 15th. And then it will no longer be available. So that's a really pretty summer color too. I like the colors. I think they're gorgeous. Okay, and then we do have one ink. We have a purple ink, Lilac. I like the Shimmer Lapis. That color is really pretty too. Who am I kidding? I love them all. This one is an ink. So inks, remember, go on your fabrics, your glass, your ceramics. Ink has to be heat set. Okay, but this one is called Lilac, which I wish they would bring this one out as a paste because I think that'd be gorgeous. But this one is an ink. It's our new ink called Lilac. Okay. Then let's just kind of dive in. So, they brought an ink packet in espresso. So if you love espresso or you love ink, remember they have the little ink packets if you don't want a full jar. And they brought out a new ink color, not a new ink color, but they brought one to the packets, which is espresso, which is that deep brown. All right, I'm going to put my surfaces over here. I am so excited about one of these surfaces, y'all. And I'm so sad. I thought I ordered that bundle, and I didn't. So, here we go. All right, let's go first into heat transfers, okay? Hi, Anita. Let's get into the heat transfers. So this is something that new Chalk has been doing, and people are loving the heat transfers. I haven't used one yet, but it is on my to-do list, and they came out with a whole slew of new new heat transfers. So let me show you all of these. These go on like polyester, and you have to use some sort of heat. I don't know if you can, I think you can use an iron, but you have to use like a heat press, maybe an iron. Let's see what it says. And yeah, so you need to use a heat press. So you have to use the heat press set at 360 for 60 seconds. So, and it goes on polyester or like light colored like cloth. But we have, this one is called the Looking Rosy Heat Transfer. And you can cut these apart and put them on like shirts, on bags. They don't have to just press the whole thing. Hi, Joan. But this one is Looking Rosy. Gorgeous. We're going to have to play with these. Then this one is Happy Easter Mini Set. Oh my gosh, y'all, look how cute these are. And there's two sets in every bag. I'm trying to see if I can pull it out. There we go. And if you comment the word launch, you'll be able to see all of this on the website. Easier than probably what I'm showing. But you'll get 2 sheets. So you have that one. So that one is the Easter Minis Heat Transfer. Put that back in there. And I won't pull them all out. This one is the Flower Farm Heat Transfer. And that one has like 3 pails with flowers in it. Okay, this one I am going to pull out because I think this one, y'all, I think this one's going to sell out pretty quickly. And I want to put this on a shirt. And I think y'all are going to love this one. Before I do anything, push it in. Look how cute. Y'all, on a shirt, And you want it to be a light colored shirt on a shirt or on a tote bag. Look how cute that is. So that one is the Floral Bunny Heat Transfer. Then we have the Silly Rabbit Heat Transfer. So I know it's kind of hard to tell, but it says Silly Rabbit Easter is for Jesus. I forgot that I could totally just turn them over and show them this way. But the letters are all bright colored. So they look dull on the paper, but when you heat them on, or when you press them on like a light colored like sublimation shirt or cloth, the colors become very bright, vibrant. Then this one is the Parisian Vintage Birds. So there's a bunch of birds and there's a flower. I know, Miss Dawn, I'm back. It feels so good. I'm so excited. I was telling Thomas, like, I'm excited to get back into it, and I think this is perfect that the spring launch just happened, and there's so many fun things in this launch that I want to use. So I'm excited to be in here. So the Pleasant Picnic Heat Transfer. I know, isn't that bunny so cute? And I know I'm not doing these justice. Ooh, this is gorgeous. The Vintage Botanical Heat Transfer. So this one is a large flower. Then we have some frames. So we have like the spring frames. So you could totally take like this and put like some flowers in there if you want. Or you could take, you could take anything and put it in the middle of it. You could even put this on a shirt and then chalk the middle of it with ink if you wanted to. And then if you're a bee lover, I think y'all are going to love this one. This one is the Springtime Splendor Heat Transfer. And it has a bunch of bees and greenery. Which heat transfer is your favorite? I bet y'all already know which one is mine. Whoop. So we're going to have to use these up. But this guy. And there's 2 in each pack. So you do get, it's a twofer, y'all. You do get 2. This one is my favorite. But I'm gonna put that in after my live. Okay. So there are the heat transfers. I'm just gonna put these down here for now. Just get them out of the way. And let's get into the actual transfers. The bunny. Oh gosh, I'm sorry if y'all are commenting bunny and getting a message. I need to turn that off. I forgot. All right, let me organize our transfers just a little bit. That way I can tell y'all all the things and show you the same sizes all at the same time. Ooh, and oh my gosh, there's so many cutouts I want to make now. All right, are y'all ready? Here we go. So we're going to start with, have I shown the limited? No, I don't think I ordered it. I thought I had put it in my cart, and I guess I didn't. But I'll show a picture here in a second. I'll turn y'all around and I'll show you on my laptop if the transfer is not in here. I believe the transfer is in here. Okay, so let's start with our size A, okay? Hi, Jill. So this is the size A. These are 5x7s. So this one, we have a few of. This one is the Lord is my shepherd. And remember, if you become a Perks member, if you sign up to be a Perks member, you get your 30% off all of the stuff that I'm showing right now, which is great. So you have this one, the Lord is my shepherd. Then this one says forever and ever, amen. I think that one is super cute. Happy Easter. We've got the Nudie butterflies. The paws make the laws in this house. Hi, Angie. And then we have the Tulip Garden, which I think that one is a exclusive. Like if you order, I think $150 or more, you get, so they have like a, what do they call it? Like a kit. I can't think of the name of it. Where if you order $150, you actually get 3 transfers for free, that are all like exclusive to that order amount. All right. All right, next one. We're going to go to size B's. These are 10.5 by 11. No, not 10.5. 8.5 by 11. I'm going to show you, Stephanie. So I'm going to do a project here in just a second. I will show you. All right, so we have the Flower Market. I think that's pretty. Flower Market Blooms. Look at this pattern. The Egg Hunt pattern. I'm getting too close. I'm still adjusting. Wine Time. We have another wine one. This one is Great Minds Drink Alike. Hostess. There you go, Miss Lisa. I could not think of it. A hostess gift. So the idea is like if you order like $150 worth of stuff, they're thinking, they're assuming that you're going to like host a party, which you don't have to host a party to get the free stuff, but you do get the hostess gift, which is 3 transfers. Thank you, Lisa. See how long it's been since I've been doing chalk. But you do get a hostess gift of like 3 free transfers. So this one is Great Minds Drink Alike. Look at this bunny. This one is Bunnies and Blooms pattern. This one I'm obsessed with. The Rainy Daisies. This one's going to be fun to mess with. Then we have the Chicks pattern. Look at that. The Chicks pattern. And then this one's kind of like a cut apart. So this one is called the Happy Easter Elements. So it says, did some bunny say Easter? Hi, Sue. Look at those. Those are so cute. Oh, the little carrots. Okay. Then we have 3 carrots. We've got the patterned carrots. And those do have some cutouts that go with them. Okay. So these are available on the website. These are the slim cuts. So they match these carrots. Maybe we'll do these. I don't think I have a paintbrush in here though. Then we have Woodland Wonder. More patterns, y'all. I see more patterns. We have Retro Prints. Those are cute. Then we have Home Tweet Home. Sorry. Home Tweet Home. The Little Weenie Dog. The Cozy Pup. Hi, Debbie. Then we have the Dainty Floral pattern. And this one, you can switch it out. So this one is Well With My Soul. So the middle says, Peace Be Still. But if you don't like the middle, you could put Planted with Purpose. It's Well With My Soul or Home Sweet Home. Then we have The Greatest Gift of Easter is Hope. So those are all the size B's. Okay. Then I figured out the hostess gift. So I'll show you. So this one is, these are size F. So these are 9 by 9. So this one says, I'm a little extra. That is going to be perfect for a t-shirt. That's like the perfect size. I'm a little extra. Forever Love with the little paw. 1 cross, 3 nails, Forgiven. Then we have, this one is called Grass is Greener. Then we have a size C. This one is the Hello Spring Patterns. This is going to be perfect for door rounds. I love the little polka dots right here and these lines. Plus, I love the font on the Hello Spring. Then we've got some size G's. We got Happy Easter. We have some groovy borders, which you could totally cut these up and use these all on all different things. And then we have one big one. We've got the Honey Bunny Candy Co. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is a size E. This is an 18 by 24 transfer. And I have the palette sign for that, which I cannot wait. I want to make something with that one. So those are all the new transfers. Now, there are a couple of like exclusive things. Like I'm going to show you all here in a minute. Not exclusive. Oh, what am I doing? These are the hostess gifts, I believe. Let me double check before I come on here and I tell y'all wrong. But when you spend over $150, you're going to get your free transfers. Plus today, you actually get, oh, that is not attached. That just fell off. My bad. Hold on. I'll show y'all here in just a second. Let's see. I'm going to look up the hostess gifts just to confirm. That's not the correct one. I believe that these are the 3 hostess gifts. So we have the rustic shiplap pattern, which these cannot be purchased on the website. You have to get, I believe, hold on. I'm looking, y'all. Yeah. So you have to spend $150 or more to get these transfers. You can't purchase these on the website. So you have the rustic shiplap pattern, perfect for patterns and backgrounds of cutouts. Then we have the tulip garden. This is a size A. I'm just confirming before yeah. And then we have Be Sweet. So these are the 3 exclusive transfers if you spend $150 or more, and these should be automatically added to your order when you check out. But I love, we love a good shiplap around here, but I saw somebody who did this. They used one of the chalk frames, and they did it in like a bright blue, like a tealish color, and then they distressed it, and they chalked the tulips in there. So I want to recreate that because I thought that was really pretty. So let me show y'all. I'm going to take my phone off the thing for a second. Hold on. I know. Don't get dizzy. So it's like Inception. Not right here. So when you go to the website, I'm going to show y'all the couple of things. If you spend $65 or more, you're going to get, hold on. You're going to get this set for free. So you're going to get the transfer and the 3 chubbies to make this set right here. So it's a $43 value, and you just have to spend $65 or more to get that for free. Okay. Then, what was I going to show you? The floppy bunny. So this is the kit that they were saying is selling very quickly, and I don't believe they're going to restock it. So it's this bunny friend bundle. So you get the chubby, and then you get this transfer to chalk right on here. But the whole point is to make the legs hanging off of the bottom. So if you can see right here, there are holes. So you use the twine to loop those through to make the legs like hang a little bit, to make it look, like a little shelf sitter. I think that is just adorable. But this is the bundle that they're saying is going to probably sell out fairly quickly. So if you like the bunny friend bundle, you need to add it ASAP and get it. I need to go order myself a couple. But that is what I have for chalk. That's all the new stuff. The only thing, I was going to show y'all, I didn't show y'all the surfaces. I'll show y'all the new stuff here in just a second, but I did want to show you this thing. So this is, remember that Hello Spring transfer with all the patterns? So the fence, y'all, is a surface. So you can make this sign exactly like this, because we have the fence post and that hanging sign right there. So I'm going to turn my camera around and I'm going to show y'all again what those things look like. But we're going to be backwards. Okay, just for right now. I know it's backwards. But you're going to get, you have the Hello Spring transfer. Then you get this big old surface. This is the Picket Fence Porch Leaner. So this is a big one, okay? I want to say it says 18 by 25. And then you'll want to order this to hang it to make the Hello Spring like little porch leaner. I just thought that little fence was absolutely adorable. And we're definitely going to make that. I'm not going to make it right now just because I don't have everything in here that I need. But also for chalk, there are some slim cuts. I totally forgot to show these. And then we'll do a project, okay? Don't go anywhere. We're going to do a project with something here in just a second. But there are these little bunnies that have a little stand like so. There's 3 different sizes, but they stand up. There's other pieces to make it stand, but they stand up like this, okay? But there's 1, 2, and 3. Then you have the carrot slim cuts. Then there are some 3D eggs. So these aren't chubby eggs. Hi, Janice. These aren't chubby eggs, but they are 3D eggs. So you can chalk both sides of them. And then it's kind of like that tree that we did. Remember that 3D tree that we had at Christmas time? It's like those. So there's 3 sizes, 1, 2, and 3 of those. And these are relatively inexpensive because they're just made out of that like chipboard. Oh, and this one goes with the Home Tweet Home. And I just thought this was super cute. And I thought it was very clever. So let me find the transfer so y'all can kind of envision. But there's finished pictures of all of this on the website. So if like you're like, I'm not understanding. Just comment the word launch. Boom. Comment the word oh my gosh, every time I start talking. Comment the word launch and you'll be able to see everything. There's a link in there. But this has like a little rectangle where you put the welcome and then 3 little bird houses, right? And then the idea is you punch holes or you glue and hang the little bird houses from down here. Does that make sense? And then they give you some moss. I thought that was a really cute little kit as well. And if y'all want to see a finished picture of that, I can show you. Then we have the garden flag. This is going to be perfect for sublimation, I believe. So let's see. I think you'll be able to sublimate on this, maybe. So there's a garden flag. So if you have a garden flag in your front yard, you can make a garden flag. And then we have the market coat. Not that. That's not in there. That's just an extra, I think, I ordered. But yeah, that's everything. So let's do a quick project. Let's play with some of the colors. I know it's going to be backwards, but y'all, we're live. We're going live with chalk. So let's figure out something we can do. I have a just a little surface right here. This surface is no longer available, but we're gonna play. Yeah, the fence is very large. It's a porch leaner, so it is going to be large and in charge. Yes, you are correct. So remember, become a Perks member. You save your 30% off of everything I just showed you. It's $20 a month. You get that $20 back in product credit. It'll automatically, so if you sign up for Perks today, you'll get that $20 credit immediately. And then you can use that towards your new launch stuff. Then you get your 20% off all of the nightly claims on my lives. What else? I forgot what I was going. I'm a little excited around here, y'all. All right, maybe let's do something simple. But I don't know if I want to do a size A. You know, maybe I don't want to do that. That fell off. Oh my word. Thomas is going to have to fix that. All right, let's see. I don't want to do any of those. Let's see. What could we do? Because I also want to play with the new colors, right? So let's do... We could do... No. Bear with me, y'all. Let's just, y'all want to do this one? I can't decide. What do we want to do? You think I need to do the dachshund? We could do the dachshund. Where'd he go? This guy? Okay, let's do the dachshund. I don't know if my surface... That's not big enough. I don't know if I have a bigger enough surface. That's the issue. And here I don't have a lot of my stuff. So, what's the issue that I'm running into? But I want to play with the colors. So, let's just do... And that way I can show people, if you're new to chalk, you're like, what the heck is this chalk thing? I can show you. Let's just do a pattern. That will probably be the easiest thing. We're going to use this one, okay? So let me move all this stuff out of the way. Okay, we're going to use our chalkboard surface here. This is a surface that's not available any longer, but any chalkboard will work, okay? I'm going to do the dachshund though, Erin. I will. So this one is the, let me open up my comments. All right, the flower market. Oh, we could do that. I'll do this one because I want to play with the colors. So we're going to do egg hunt pattern. Okay. So this is a chalkboard surface. So that means that I'm able to wipe this off and change it out anytime that I want. Not yet, Miss Erin. I'm going to try it sometime this week, not on a live, kind of learn how to do the punch needle kit, and then maybe I can go live and show y'all how to do it. But this is a chalkboard surface. So these are reusable surfaces. So if I wanted to change this out, I just have to spray water on it, wipe it down, and then dry it off, and then do what I'm about to show you, okay? So the way that you're going to do this, these are reusable silk screen transfers or stencils, whatever you want to call them, okay? And bear with me, I have not chalked in a few months, so I might be a little rusty, but we're going to figure it out. So this one is the egg hunt pattern, okay? So I'm going to peel this off the backer. Have you ever done a bunch of stencils on a porch cleaner? No, I'm not like a bunch. I've done like the welcome ones. So I peeled this off and they're pretty sticky. So what you want to do is apply a little bit of lint to the back. Apply a little bit of lint to the back to make it a little less sticky. And the reason you do that is because if your transfer is too sticky and it sticks extremely well to your surface, a couple things can happen. You might have to fight to pull it off, which means you either curl your transfer or you actually take off the adhesiveness on the back and it looks a little splotchy. And then you could damage your surface. So you want to fuzz. So I'm using something called a fuzz cloth. This is available on the site. To add a little bit of lint, and you just want to fuzz. I know, I feel very rusty, y'all. It's been a hot minute. But I know we've got some new people on, people that have never seen me chalk before, so that's why I'm explaining it. I mean, I think I explain this pretty much every time I do it, but we're just gonna fuzz, okay? Put that to the side, and then we're gonna apply our stencil to our surface. Now, stencils can go on anything, or the transfers can go on anything. They can go on wood, glass, ceramics, fabric, t-shirts, walls, doors, windows. They can go on anything, okay? And they are all reusable. So since my transfer is bigger than my surface, I'm just going to kind of pick an area where I want the pattern to show what I like best. If I wanted to just do like a corner, I could do that. I'm just going to kind of put it right in the middle. And one of Boone's hair is on here. So I've got to peel that off. Okay. Now it's on the front. All right. Lay that down, and then you want to push down and make sure it's completely as flat as possible on your surface. Now I'm going to pull out our new colors because I want to play with those. And our color of the month, okay? So we've got all of those. If y'all are just popping on, comment the word launch. I just showed all of the new chalk launch stuff, including all the new colors, okay? So we're gonna play with these. So this is the color of the month. This one is Lights Out, okay? So I've got my multi-tool here, and we're just gonna play, okay? I'm not really expecting this to look absolutely perfect and great because I just wanna play with the color. So I'm going to use my multi-tool, and I'm just going to cover up wherever I want that color. So I'm going to just do it on this greenery right here. I'm going to pick up all that extra, and then let's lift, and there is Lights Out. So that's the color of the month. Okay, so it's still wet. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay it back down and push down on the areas that I haven't chalked. What that does is that release the chalk from the silk screen, because wherever you can see through it, there's a tiny little mesh silk screen. So what happens is if you go in and I chalk everything, right, and then I lift it up, the chalk is going to dry in the silk screen, and it's going to make your design look patchy. So what we do is we paste and we pull. So we pasted, we pulled it up to release the paste, so that way that doesn't happen. Okay, so that's Lights Out. This is the color of the month. You can only get this when you add $75 or more to your cart. Okay, so there's that. Let's go in, let's do sea glass. Let's do sea glass. The replay will be available. We're just doing a quick little project. And I don't have a wipe in here. Hold on. this paper towel earlier. All right, let's go in with Sea Glass. So this is Sea Glass. It's a really pretty light blue. It reminds me of like an ocean color. Okay, and I'm just using my multi-tool and going right in here. And I'm going to go in and pick up all that extra paste that's sitting around. I always tell y'all, pick up that extra paste because if you have a bunch sitting on top, it can make your design look a little fuzzy and patchy. And lift. Okay, so there is Sea Glass. Push down and wipe that off. Let's do, oh yeah, that would be a great green guy color. Yes. Yes, Miss Donna, I didn't even think about that. All right, this is Taffy. This is a really pretty, like bright pink. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a couple of the flowers all around. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through, pick up all that extra paste and move it around. Now you do have time to work around your transfer. You don't have to pull it up immediately, but I don't suggest waiting long. Okay. So like that's good. I'm gonna lay this, do this last one, and then peel it up. And there is Taffy. Yay, Teresa. Okay, there's Taffy. Gorgeous. All right, let's do Shimmer Lapis. I don't know if I'm even saying that correctly. We're going to do this big, beautiful egg right here. Ooh, y'all. I can already tell this color is going to be gorgeous. So the thing with the colors that come out is they are called on Vogue. And they're only around for a certain amount of time. Now these, if they sell out, they will restock these. But these are not like permanent colors in their line. So that's gorgeous. That's a really pretty blue, y'all. Okay. Let's go in and we're going to do Tropic. And we're just trying all the new colors, and I'm explaining chalking to those of you who are new to this. You'll see me do this more often now that we have my craft room set up. This is what originally got me started doing Facebook Lives. And this color is really pretty. This is like a, this is really gorgeous. Okay, so there's Tropic. I know, the colors are beautiful. Okay. And then we have Lime Sorbet. Let's do this egg right here. We'll do that in Lime Sorbet. Okay. Putting whatever's left back in my jar because we can reuse that. Absolutely, Teresa. That's a great idea. Y'all, that Lime Sorbet is gorgeous. That's a lot prettier than what I was thinking. This would also be, I know it's called Lime Sorbet, but this would be a great like alternative to sage. If sage is too dark for you, that would be a great alternative. Okay, let's go ahead and just finish up what we have. So let me open up all my jars. And we're going to kind of just finish off all of the colors. So I'm going to go back in with my Laffy Taffy. And I'm going to do all those little flowers and this bright pink. Now you could get really detailed and do your eggs all different colors. You could do swirls, whatever you want to do. I'm just wanting to finish this off so y'all can kind of see a completed project. Okay, then let's do Tropic here. And then I will paste and pull. There we go. Okay, I pasted. Now I'm going to pull up, release all that paste, lay it back down, and then we're going to chalk the rest of it. Okay, so y'all do me a huge favor. Hit the heart button. Comment the word launch. Go grab your launch day items. I need to go order that floppy-eared bunny before it sells out. I thought I had grabbed it, but I guess I didn't. Because I think that one is going to be super popular. People are going to love that one. And most of the time with like the seasonal stuff like Easter, they won't restock it. Just because they won't be able to get it back in time for it to sell well, to sell through their stock. So usually once it's gone, they won't bring it back. So, but oh my gosh, I cannot talk today. Be on the lookout. We're going to be doing more chalking stuff, which I'm excited about, kind of getting back into the groove of things around here. We're going to go into sea glass. I need to wipe off my edges before I mix my colors because I already got a little bit of green in there. Okay, this is sea glass. That looks good. We're going to peel this off and voila. Okay, so that's not necessarily how I would have done that transfer to begin with. But we were playing with the new colors. I wanted to show y'all what they look like. So y'all could see how they dried and all of that. So let's put our lids back on. And then I will hop off. Now, I'm not going to clean the transfer on live because I don't have my board erasers or anything like that. But to clean your transfer, you're going to want to get a board eraser, which is just a white sponge. You're going to get a board eraser and some water and just spray it and scrub the front and the back. And then you'll want to put it back on its backer sheet. Okay. So let me hold this up. There it is. It's still wet, but we're going to slide it in here the best we can. And there it is. Okay. Super cute, super easy. Just that simple. I can imagine not using vinyl for all of that. That would be horrendous. But to clean this, like I said, spray with regular water, take a board eraser, scrub the front and the back. Just make sure you get that silk screen all cleared out. And then you'll want to put this back on the backer sheet like so. Like that. Okay. So comment the word launch, LAUNCH. Go check your messenger. I will send you a message with the link to go check out all the new stuff. Because today is launch day and you do not want to miss out. Because sometimes there are things that do sell out that they will not ever bring back. All right, y'all. I'm going to hop off. I'm going to go turn over the laser. I'm going to keep shipping and I will see y'all tonight for another new nightly claim. Okay. Go shopping. Let me know what y'all get. I cannot wait to see y'all's orders. And as always, make sure you become a Perks member and I will see y'all later. Bye, y'all.